said about it. He goes, oh yeah, that's our thing. One of us will have to let people in. Hi, Harry. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, it's nice to see you.
Archie.
How you feeling?
Better, but still not 100%.
Okay, everything takes time.
Oh, I remember that. Lost it.
Yeah, that'll come back.
Yeah, eventually, I'm hoping.
No, it all comes back.
Come here.
Or I may have to cut it super short and then
Good Shabbos, ladies.
something new, I don't know.
Charlie had a procedure today. And the dog's got her best.
Hi.
What service on. Which means she can't go any better, because she's only here.
I was you trying to look like it.
Well,
Just checking
yeah,
everything
that's
out.
okay, because I let her play in there. Yeah, sure.
She'll be good. Hi.
Hello, good Shabbos. You can pick another one if you want. There's a whole bunch of them. What were you doing up there?
Having a seat.
I'm not supposed to be there.
She likes it.
All right. Okay, sit.
Good girl.
You stay. And sit and scare her while she listens to you. Good Shabbos.
How are you?
Nice jacket. Is it water resistant? You don't know?
Well, it didn't soak through today with the pouring rain, so.
Well, that's a good thing.
What's that?
It has a hood. Oh, you do?
You just sit here for
What
a minute.
happened?
Yeah.
Zipped in.
Oh, I'm here.
What?
Right here. Sit down. Lay down here.
No, it's not. Just-
Lay down.
So this one, you have so many of those.
Good girl. Good Shabbos.
How are you doing?
I'm not bad. How are you? Why did I think there were going to be a whole bunch of people? Non-denominational.
I hope we get a nice bunch of people after that text he sent.
Oh, we have a meeting, so that's what's important.
I read it wrong?
Maybe.
I don't know. We are participating in a global meeting, but
Yeah.
all the global Jews are not.
Oh, no?
No, I understand that.
Well, they could be online.
They could be, they could be. They could be. One never knows. I always say it's about who is here.
Hey, you know what's interesting?
I got something late, Jewish discovery is doing something tonight.
So your rabbi,
Texting
oh
them.
my gosh, you're really understanding.
I think she just thinks it's time to leave, that's why she's here.
We're here.
Yeah.
Hi, good Shabbos.
Get her a key for Yeah. We could do that. Anybody have one of those clips? Karen, you don't have one, do you? A clip that goes, oh, I do.
What kind of club?
Oh, no, sorry, it's attached to the thing.
For your hat?
There's some regulation.
That's all right. I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's she been doing? Better than ever?
Yeah, she's, as a matter of fact, the fence, electronic fence, adapted extremely well.
Oh, yeah, she's
I had
pretty
another
funny.
training session today with the guy who installed it.
Yeah.
And did he bring my cat by chance? Your husband? Is he here tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, did he bring my? Okay, I got updated.
His head's getting to people's. Back there so you can yell. A phone number is same thing. A phone number is a text line. No. That's the.
So,
That's what I said. I don't know where you want to use the activity. Whatever I send it,
Yeah, Eddie said he heard someone talking about what's going on back there, and it seems to be doing well. Which company is it? Which company? Friday for us.
Skate night.
Jonathan said Mondays and Thursdays for sure.
It's working.
Invisible fence company.
Yeah, it was really well with Riley.
The only problem I had is he cut one of my, he cut cable, which it shouldn't have happened because the people that come out that has to stuff flag and all that, they screwed up. So we cut it, and then in my backyard, he cut one of the sprinkler system boards.
Do you have to fix it? Or is it-
No, it's, it was running, well, it was running the sprinkler. The sprinkler system.
No, the lights. You said the lighting came.
No, it was not lighting. Verizon.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be out in the next 6 months, don't worry.
Oh, that's not a problem, they fixed that. It's done.
Rock and roll.
It may take 6 months for the people to come and bury the people.
Oh, if you're
Could
lucky,
be winter.
if you're lucky, or a year and a half
Yeah.
in my yard. And only because I set up a plant with a huge complaint. The guy they sent over.
You had to do the special.
Let me tell you something. I had
Already apart.
Okay. I had multiple.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Temple Beth Tzedek. We'll begin with the Mincha afternoon service, which you can find on page 1.
אשרי יושבי ביתך עוד יעלו חסלו. תהילת אדוני ידבר פיו ויברך כל עשו שם קודשו לעולם ועד ואנחנו נברך יום מעתה ועד עולם הללויה יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבו ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי וחייכנו ויומכנו וחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן הקריב אמרו אמן יהי שמי רבו מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו
Amen. Please rise for the Amidah. We'll begin together on page 3a.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasodim Tovim, ve'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chastei Avot, u'Mevi Goel Livnei v'Nehem, L'man Shemo b'Yahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshe u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, atah Gibor לעולם אדוני, בחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח מוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, בחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר. קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות מלך על הארץ כבודו, ליומתם ברוך יאמרו. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Shalem is on page 10.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבו, בעולמו דברו חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו. יהי שמי רבו מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו, תתקבל צלותון ובאותון דכל ישראל, קדם אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו, יהי שלום רבו מן שמיא, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Mourner's Kaddish is on page 12.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו, יהי שמי רבו מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא בריך הוא. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיא, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
I'd like to share with us before we begin Kabbalat Shabbat a blessing from Kibbutz Mishmarot, written by David Atid. Blessed and welcome to you, O Shabbat. Welcome and blessed be you. Pray bring with you tranquility, the quiet calm after week-long, motley, bustling toil, a space in which to weave, in common or alone, an infinity of dreams, the time for forgiveness, to hear the beat of each other's hearts. Shabbat, welcome in blessing. Blessed be your Creator. Blessed be your light. We continue on page 14.
ידיד נפש אב הרחמן משוך עבדך אל רצונך ירוץ עבדך כמו אייל ישתחווה אל מול הדרך ירב לו ידידותך מנופת צוף וכל טעם הדור נאה זיו העולם נפשי חולת אהבתך אנא אלנה רפנה לה בהראות לה נועם זבח, אז תתחזק ותתרפא, והייתה לך שפחת עולם, ותקיימו רחמך וחוסנה על בן אוהבך, כי זה כמה נחשוף לראות בתפארת עוזך. ענה לי מחמד ליבי חושנה, ואל תתעלם יגלנה, ופרוס חביב עלי את סוכת שלומך. תאיר ארץ מכבודך, נגילה ונשמחה בך, מהר אהוב כבוא מועד, וחונני כימי עולם. יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, יאללה לי 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 לי, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la. Lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina l'Adonai, lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina l'Adonai. Nariya, nariya, letzur yishenu, nekadma fonav betodo. Nariya, nariya, letzur yishenu, bizmirot nariya lo. Lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina l'Adonai, lechu neranina, lechu neranina, lechu neranina l'Adonai. Arbaim shana kud bedor v'omaram to'e levavhem v'hem lo yadu dirachai asher nishbati v'yapi im yevo'ol el menuchati. Shiro l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiro l'Adonai kol haaretz, Shiro l'Adonai baruchu shemo, basru miyom leyom yeshuato, sapru v'goyim kevodo, b'chol ha'amim nifleotav, ki gadol Adonai, umhulal me'od, no Rahu al kol Elohim lai 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 ki kol Elohei hoamim elilim va'adonoi shomayim asa havod behadar lefanav oz v'tiferet b'mikdosho havul Adonai mishpechot amim havul Adonai kavod va'oz havul Adonai Kevod kavod shemo se'o mincha uvo lechatrotav lai 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 ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh chilu mipano v'kol ha'aretz imru v'goyim Adonai moloch afti kontev elebal timot yadin amim b'meishorim yismechu hashamayim v'togel haaretz Yiram hayam umelo yalo sodai v'chol asher bo lai 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 yaz yiranenu kolat seyoar lifnei Adonai ki yikiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek ve'amim be'emunato lai 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 lai.
Page 17.
Lift up God's Or zaru ala tzadik ul yishrei lev simcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodesho mizmor shiru l'Adonai shir chadash ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yemino uzro kodsho hodia Adonai Yeshuato le'enei hagoyim gilotzit kato zochar chasto ve'emunato levei Yisrael ra'u kol afsei aretz et Yeshuat Eloheinu hariyu l'Adonai kol haaretz pitzchu v'ranenu ve'zameru zamru l'Adonai bechinor v'kol zimra b'chatzot rot v'kol shofar hariyu lifnei hamelech Adonai yiram hayam umelo tevel ve'yoshveva neharot imcha uchof yachar harim yiranenu lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek ve'yamim b'meishorim lai 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 lai.
Page 19.
Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu lehar kodesho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
We rise and turn to page 20.
Mizmor leDavid, havul Adonai ben Elim, havul Adonai, kavod evos, lai lai lai, havul Adonai kevod shemo, shtachavul Adonai behadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al amayim, el kavod hirim, Adonai על מים רבים כל אדוני בכוח לי כל אדוני בהדר כל אדוני שובר ארזים וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון וירקידם כמו לבנון וסיריון כמו ונרמים לי כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש כל אדוני יחיל אדוני מדבר קודש כל אדוני יחולל איילות ויחשוף יערות ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד לי אדוני למבול יושב וישב אדוני מלך לעולם אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום
You may be seated. We continue with L'chadodi on page 21. When we reach the final verse on page 22, we'll rise and face the door to greet the Shabbat bride.
לכדודי לקראת קבלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם. נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבות תחילה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה קומיצאי, מתוך ההפכה רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך מעל יד בן ישי, בית הלחמי קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי כי באורך קומי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לא תבושי ולא תקלמי, מה תשתוכחי ומטה מבוך יחסו עניי עמי ונבנתה עיר אל תילה. לכדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. והיו למשיסה שעורסייך ורוחקו כל מבלייך יסיס עלייך Elohoich kimsos chatan al kala lechadodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela yaminu smolati frotzi v'et Adonai taritzi al yad ish Ben parzi v'nismecha v'nagila lechadodi likrat kala penei Shabbat Boi v'shalom ateres balo gam b'simcha uvetzala tochem mune am segula boi chala lechadodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabelo.
You may be seated. Page 23.
Tzadika tamar yifrach ke'erez ba'levanon yiske shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenovon beseva deshenim verananim yeyu lehagir ki ashar Adonai tzuri velo avlo tabo. Edotecha ne'emnu me'od leveitcha no'ava kodesh Adonai liorech yamim.
Mourner's Kaddish is on page 24.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba
Amen.
v'yolma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayeh dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru
Amen.
Yehi shmei rabba mavorach le'olam ulol me'olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekutsha
Richu.
Le'ela min kol be'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata da'amiran ba'alma v'imru Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. Before I share some words with you, I wanted to do the prayer for Israel at this point in our service. You can find it in your Sidurim, page 149. Please join me. Avinu Shebashamayim, Rock and Redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel with its promise of redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them, crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen. I am pleased to share with you, maybe you saw in the announcements, that we are participating this Shabbat in a World Unity Shabbat, along with this is a project that originated in Israel, so this was sponsored by the Jewish Agency, Israel's Ministry for Diaspora Affairs, Mosaic United, and the World Zionist Organization. And the list of participants is incredibly diverse. unbelievably diverse. It's worth going to the website. I think it's unityshabbat.com at some point and looking at the list. But it includes synagogues and day schools and JCCs and other organizations across North America, South America, including Uruguay, Argentina, Brazil, Europe. I saw Athens, Barcelona, Vienna, and Buffalo. So it was very nice to see the Temple Beth Tzedek logo on the page alongside really our brothers and sisters around the world. The goal is simple, which is to show that around the world we stand together, we stand in support of Israel, and that there is a power in knowing that we are all praying for Israel, following what's happening there, and sending a message to Israelis that we're thinking of them right now, and that while we're not there physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, we are. They provided some resources for us, and one is in the lobby. There's a sheet that you can pick up. Let's see if I printed one to show you. You'll pick it up in the lobby. It has 203 blue stars of David on it, which represents the 203 hostages. And there's a verse from Isaiah that says, to bind the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives. And that's something, if you wanted, you could put in a window or somewhere visible to others, or if you prefer, to yourself, but to keep these people and their terrified families in our hearts right now. They also assembled a beautiful Kabbalat Shabbat booklet with poetry and readings and prayers. The poem I recited at the beginning was one of the selections in the booklet. And I also wanted to share with you a portion of a Devar Torah that was in the booklet, which comes from Ayala Dekel. She is the director of a place called Bina, which is a secular yeshiva in Tel Aviv. So for people who do not identify as religious, but are curious to gain access to the wisdom of the Talmud and our other ancient sources. And a lot of their teaching has a social justice angle to it. They do a lot of community service in poorer villages, not quite, neighborhoods in Tel Aviv. So here's what Ayala had to say. This week's Torah reading relates the story of Noah's Ark. And in this portion, the entire world nearly becomes extinct. A flood occurs, inundating the landmass, a calamity that takes place outside the ark. Yet Noah and his family take refuge and shut themselves up in the ark to ensure the beginnings of a new world. According to the Midrash, one of the creatures with them in the ark is the phoenix, which I know you know about with your Hogwarts shirt on, right? You know about the phoenix. So the phoenix is not something that J.K. Rowling made up, but actually has roots in our ancient Midrash, known as the sandbird in Hebrew or Urshina in Aramaic. The Midrash relates that every 1,000 years, a flame erupts from its beak, consuming it, leaving only a tiny egg. And when the eggshell cracks, the bird emerges and begins life anew. The phoenix legend is not merely a metaphor today. We are witnessing the same miraculous resuscitation before our very eyes as men and women arise from the horrific atrocities they experienced to carry on their lives. The state of Israel has possibly suffered the direst hour in our history, yet from this very hardship, many unique social initiatives have materialized. Helping hands are stretching out to all from every direction. An entire civil society has mobilized to save the day. We can see new worlds taking shape, rising from all the pain and destruction. The beginning of Bereshit, the book of Genesis, reads, "And the earth was unformed and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep." And immediately the next verse says, "Let there be light." A new world is being formed from the chaos and the emptiness that was forced upon us, and we are all gradually moving towards the darkness, with each of us making whatever contribution we can. Together, we will ensure that the light is restored. We can help the Israeli phoenix grow new feathers and assist Noah and his family to emerge from the ark and from the bomb shelter. We shall all reach the rainbow in the sky because we are in this together. So while I usually prefer to share my words with a few of other people's words, I thought tonight it was important for us to really hear from Israelis and from their experience, because they're going through something that we can try to understand, but we can't fully imagine. And I hope that we will heed her words and continue to help this new world to be built. Buffalo is undertaking a major campaign to help support critical needs in Israel, a fundraising campaign to be specific, and these funds will go to the Jewish Federation of North America, which is planning to raise $500 million and distribute it to trusted partners on the ground. They have already, the JFNA has already spent $50 million in humanitarian support in the last 2 weeks, which is really incredible. So please look for emails and ways that Temple Beth Tzedek is going to help to make sure that we do our part, that Buffalo does its part, to send this message to Israel that we are here and that we want to be part of the rescue and part of the rebuilding. I will conclude my words with a song called Yachad, Together All the Way. And this was also in the Kabbalat Shabbat booklet, and it's really beautiful. Together all the way, together no other way. Hand in hand we'll extend for the good that shall yet come, surely come. Only if we believe in the wind's strength, only if we believe and we won't rest, from the straits to the open sea, thy great waters we shall rage. Only if we believe we'll surely succeed. Only if we believe we'll surely get there, on days of storm in the sky, like an ever-burning fire, together all the way. Shabbat Shalom. And we continue with the Mourner's Kaddish that we recite in memory of the victims of the Holocaust, victims of disaster and war around the world, certainly in Israel, and for those who have no one to recite Kaddish for them. This is on page 24. Please rise. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Ve'alma, Divra, Kirutei, Ve'amlich Machutei, Ve'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Uvachaye, Jechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Uvizman, Kariv, V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah, Bevarach, Le'olam, U'amei Almaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shemei D'Kudasha, B'richu, Le'ela, Minkol, Birchata, V'shirata, Tush V'chata, V'nechamata, Da'amiran, V'alma, V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shlama, Rabbah, Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. We remain standing and turn to page 28 for Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים. אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו, בשכבנו וקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תוסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ויאמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה, זה ליאנו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגולה ובזמן הקריב יאמרו. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לעילה מן קלבך אתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ויאמרו.
Amen. The silent Amidah begins on page 35. We continue on page 47.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדשו אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא Elohim elasot.
You may be seated.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, v'Hanora, El Elyon, Konei Shomayim v'Aretz, Magen Avot b'Devaro, Mechaye Meitim b'Mamaro, Ha'el HaKadosh she'en kamohu, המניח לעמו ביום שבת קודשו, כי בם רצה להניח להם, כי בם רצה להניח להם, לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיר מעין הברכות. אל ההודעות אדון השלום מקדש השבת מברך שביעי ומניח בקדושה ליעמדו שני עונג זכר למעשה וראשית Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu, ritzei v'menuchoteinu, kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha, v'tein chelkeinu b'toratecha, sabeinu mituvecha, v'samechenu b'shuatecha, v'taher libeinu le'yah Avdecha bemet v'hanechilenu Adonai Eloheinu b'yahava uvratzon Shabbat kodshecha v'yanuchu v'Yisrael mekadshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat Yitkaravi Kadash Merabah B'yolmod v'roch Yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayechol Beit Yisrael B'agolo v'zman kore v'yimeru Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam u'lo me'olmaya Yitborach v'yishtabach v'yitpoi v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'eleh v'yithalal shemei rekutsha le'elam min kol b'chata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'yalama v'yimeru titkaber tzolotanu v'auton dechol Yisrael kadam avuhon di v'shmaya v'yimeru Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimeru Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru.
We rise for Kiddush, page 49.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava uvratzon, hinechilanu, zikaron lemaseh v'reishit, ki hoyam etechila, lemikra kodesh, Zecher litziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon, hinechaletanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh HaShabbat.
Aleinu is on page 51.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, l'tet gedula liotzer. שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. Tonight we remember the following loved ones of our congregation: Janet Adler, Moshe Bar Itzchak, Stephen Berman, Mildred Bluestone, Harry Blum, Sarah Gallen Bollett, Louis Bookbinder, Aaron Broder, Hyman Burstein, Josephine Caridi, Belle Chasen, Neil Dashkoff, Saul Elster, Sarah Feiner, Bettia Frater, Hilda Gazer, Louis Gerst, Lillian Giller, Anna Gittin, Charney Goldfarb, Leah Gottlieb, Ann Green, Mark J. Greenberg, Robert Grelick, Robert Haas, Luma Hesh, Harriet Hubschman, Joseph Jacobson, Kevin Kalinowski, Morton Kaplan, Benjamin Kassir, Minnie Kimmel, Rose Lillian Kam, Jacob Kurland, Samuel Lazier, Kenneth Levine, Ann R. Linder, Rose London, Bernard McGill, Karen Mandel, Michael Marcus, Harry Mednick, Martin Mendelo, Ida Mesh, Morris Meshes, Yetta Mida, Leonard Morris, Hyman Nemerov, Sandra Paglia, Isaac Pfeffer, Fanny Petoskey, Beatrice Presser, Dina Reinhorn, Bessie Rosen, Rose Sachs, Diana Sampson, Saul Schwartz, Nathan Schwartzman, Samuel Sellers, Ethel Siegel, David Paul Sipes, Sylvia Steinhardt, Leonard Swagler, Vicki Trumbull, J. George Weinrub, David Weinstein, Jacob Weinstein, Leo Wexler, Abraham Wortman, Mildred Tarlow Ziller, Rose Zimmer. I invite you to rise and share the names of others that you're remembering tonight, as well as your relationship with them.
My father, Samuel Sellers. Oh, I'm sorry.
My cousin Morton Kaplan and my uncle Ben Kassir.
My grandfather, Hyman Burstein.
My sister Michelle Harnett and my friend Joel Warren.
Sister Michelle.
Mourner's Kaddish for all of those in mourning and observing Yahrzeit, page 52. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'yalma Divra Kirute, V'yamlich Machute, V'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Uv'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, V'agala V'zman Kariv V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mivarach Le'olam Ulamei Amaya. Yikarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitala V'yitalal Shemei Dekudasha B'richu Le'ela Minkol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechamata Da'amiran V'alma V'yimru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. May their memories be a blessing. You may be seated. I'd like to call forward Linda Boxer, our president, for announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, with the emphasis on the Shalom. Thank you to everyone who came today. Thank you to Rabbi for some interesting words from as we join in Unity Shabbat. I signed up the congregation, and every time someone joins, I get a WhatsApp. They're mostly in Spanish, but Buffalo is there. Thank you, Cantor Spindler. Services tomorrow morning at 9:30. Tomorrow evening, we have a different schedule, as we will be honoring our lifelong learners, part of our Outstretched Arms program. So we are not on Zoom. Services will be on live stream beginning at 6 o'clock. For those who made reservations, there's a Suda beginning at 5:15. But for those watching, there's no Zoom tomorrow night. Rabbi Rich has started new classes, Lunchtime Torah Express, 12 noon on Tuesdays. Join us. It's a quick 30 minutes. It could have gone on for an hour and we would have been happy, but it's 30 minutes. You can all do this. And then beginning Sunday evening, October 22nd, come learn about Jewish choices in eating. Celebrate our lifelong learning students tomorrow evening. Women's Network is hosting a breakfast on October 22nd, that's this Sunday, with Linda D. Pollock speaking on We Never Know What's Coming, Do We? You can see Linda Barrett, the other Linda B., if you have any questions. We will be joining our fellow Jewish congregations and other Jewish entities in Buffalo at a Stand Up for Israel concert at Shir Shalom on Tuesday evening. Tickets are available online. Donations, the tickets are donations to Mogen David Adom. Our Youth Education Committee is collecting addresses for our college students so we can send them some cram packages around Hanukkah. Send their email addresses, their snail mail addresses to Myra Werbo. Still on the schedule on October 29th is the Fred Sales Music Fund Afternoon of Music and Comedy. Those tickets are available online. There's a lot planned, a lot going on. JFS is being very supportive. If anyone needs counseling in these difficult times, the counseling is free. Much more. Take home a flyer, sign up, come, let's be together. Shabbat Shalom.
We conclude on page 54 with Adon Olam.
Adon Olam, Asher Molach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Ve'acharei Kichlot HaKol, Levado Yimelach Nora, Vehu Haya, Vehu Hove, Vehu Yeh B'tifara, Adon Olam Hashem Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Vehu Echad, V'yein Sheni, Lahamshilo Lehachbira, Beli Reshit, Beli Tachlit, Velo Ha'oz Ve'ha'misra, Adon Olam Hashem Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Vehu Eli, V'chai Goali, V'tzur Chevli Be'etzara, Vehu Nisi, Umanos Lit, Menot Kosi Be'yom Ekra, Adon Olam Hashem Olach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Beyado Avkid Ruchi, Be'edishan Ve'a'ira, V'yimruchi Geviyati, Adon Oili Ve'lo Ira, Adon Olam Hashem Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
How's your husband?
Good. He's home cooking dinner.
All right, whether hot dog or sandwich.
We're going to my daughter's Thanksgiving. Into Indiana. Yeah. Take care. He's gonna come to Indiana for Thanksgiving, but we're gonna have it Friday instead of Thursday. So, make do. Yeah. Exactly.
We're here.
Stay well.
Stay well.
It's just like, I don't know, too mad.
Shabbat
Go
Shalom.
off, Cantor.
Shabbat Shalom, Larry.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm just getting over
Shabbat
what you
Shalom.
had. Oh, I get it. It wasn't, I didn't have such, but I had laryngitis. I had no voice. It's just coming back now.
What did you think I did?
That does not answer.
You just
I heard you're doing some research on it.
Madam President,
Somewhere in your,
They're saying if the earth goes back down to
saying good job. Either that or she's got a key.
so they were just doing it.
Nice. You're not supposed to do that.
I know. Oh, you're talking to me, sorry.
You're supposed to concentrate on me, right? What'd you say?
It's just too hard.
It is hard. No, I know, but she's pretty good. She's pretty good at it. Say, excuse me, what did you say? Good Shabbos, young man.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Very good.
You're
Welcome. You too. Good Shabbos, Rabbi. I'll call you
text would elicit a bigger response.
I would like that.
It was nice to, it was beautifully written.
Ella, you were getting a little fresh there for a second.
She's taking
As
over.
soon as I left,
She's taking over this
I told
talk.
Dad, I said, listen,
Did you wish the Rabbi good Shabbos?
Joe
Good job.
really had a great,
Let's test it out. Please be
He
seated.
really did.
it was beautiful.
Please rise.
And I said, I wouldn't do it justice to you. And then that's when she
You
said,
don't have an animal, do you?
By three.
I was like, oh, okay, great. So she provided